That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune. When I'm back on top in June. I said that's life.
That's life.
And as funny as it may seem, some people get their kicks stomping on a dream. But I don't let it get me down. 'Cause this fine old world, it keeps spinning around. I've been up.
You gave me a shoulder when I needed it.
Joker is a 2019 American psychological thriller film directed and produced by Todd Phillips, who co-wrote the screenplay with Scott Silver. The film based on DC Comics characters, star Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker and provide a possible origin story for the character. Set in 1981, it follows Arthur Fleck, a failed stand-up comedian, road descent into insanity and nihilism inspired a violent counter-cultural revolution against the wealthy in a decaying Gotham City. Robert De Niro, Sassy Beat, Frances Conroy, Beth Cullen, Glenn Fisher, and Bill Camp appeared in supporting roles. Joker was produced by Warner Bros. Pictures, DC Films, and joint effort in association with Bron Creative and Village Roadshow Pictures, and distributed by Warner Bros. The Academy Award for Best Actor is an award presented annually by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science. It is given in honor of an actor who has delivered an outstanding performance in a leading role while working within the film industry. The award is traditionally presented by the period year Best Actress winner.
Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix is the most recent winner in this category for his portrayal of Arthur Fleck, Joker in Joker.
I'm full of so much gratitude right now. And I do not feel elevated above any of my fellow nominees or anyone in this room because we share the same love, the love of film, and this form of expression has given me the most extraordinary life. I don't know what I'd be without it.
Philip confirmed he was in the process of editing Joker in March 2019. At CinemaCon the following month, he stated the film was still taking shape and was difficult to discuss as he hoped to maintain secrecy. Philip also stated that most reports surrounding the film were inaccurate, which he felt was because it is an origin story about a character that doesn't have a definitive origins. Bayans was also confirmed to have a role in the film. The visual effects were provided by Skyline VFX and Chase VFX and supervised by Matthew and Brian, with Erwin serving as the overall supervisor. One scene that was cut from the film depicts Sophie watching Arthur appearance on Fanging Show. The scene was intended to show the audience that she is still alive, but Philip decided it would disrupt the narrative, which is portrayed from Arthur's point of view. During a five-star movement event in October 2019, Italian comedians and politicians holding a Molotov cocktail. And it was also reported that there was a Joker face paint station at the protest in Peru, in Los Angeles, during the 2019-20 Sharin protest. The face "We Are All Cow," which is adored by Gotham City protesters in the movie, was written at the foot of stage. In Hong Kong, protesters challenged an emergency decree prohibiting the wearing of masks by wearing those of fictional characters, such as the Joker. In France, during the Yellow Vest protest, firefighters don Joker makeup and set themselves on fire and they fought in the street against the police. One of the locations seen in the film, a set of stairs in the Bronx, New York City, has been dubbed the Joker Stair. The stairs have become a tourist destination and the subject of internet memes, with visitors often reacting the scene from the film in which Flick danced down the stair in his Joker attire.
Forgive my laughter. I have a condition. One of the most important elements of the character of Joker is his laugh. The movie takes a very interesting approach to this aspect, with Arthur's laugh being a condition he suffers from which he has no control over. The condition is a real one that people do suffer from, and it also serves as a fascinating way of re-examining the iconic character. Arthur seems pained when he laughs, and it further alienates him from people. The card he carries around with him that explains his condition is a sad look at a tortured man. Is it just me, or is it getting crazy out there? In Batman lore, Gotham is usually depicted as a broken city before Batman arrives to save the day. However, the Gotham we see in Joker is even bleaker. The Seven setting provides a gritty feel to the place, and it always feels like it is city about to go up in flames. The conditions of Gotham likely play a huge role in Arthur's descent into madness. As the film begins, we see Arthur talking to his social worker, and he struggles with how terrible things have gotten. It is a haunting hint at how bad things will be by the end of the film.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy, but now I realize it's a freaking comedy. The tragedy of Arthur's character is that he truly does want to bring joy and laughter to the world. It's just that the world doesn't want it from him. He tries to maintain this joyful outlook even with his life as difficult as it is. But when things continue to pile upon him, it gets too much to bear. When Arthur visits his mother in the hospital after finding out about how he was abused as a child, he adopts a new outlook. He says, I used to think that my life was a tragedy, but now I realize it's a freaking comedy. All I have are negative thoughts. The movie raises the disturbing idea that a villain like Joker might never have been created if people had just listened. Arthur knows he's sick and he wants help, but the world's disinterest in him and his struggle cause his downward spiral. As Arthur meets his social worker, he criticized her for asking the same questions and actually caring about the answers. His cry for help once again falls on their ears. It is a heartbreaking and frightening line, delivered perfectly by Phoenix.